Good morning students, myself Ajit Pratap Singh. Today in video number 32nd I will tell you about shadows and images, and apart from this I will also tell you about reflections. Okay students, so first of all we will start with shadows and images. Stand in front of a plane mirror. This is one of the example. What you can see in the mirror is your image. So whenever we stand in front of a plane mirror, we see our face, that is our image. Okay students, now compare it with your shadow formed due to the sun. So now you have to compare this image with the shadow which is formed due to the sun. What are the difference between the shadow and image? You will find. Now next slide. These are the differences. First one is a shadow is black while the image is of the same color as the object. So this is the basic or main difference between the shadow and image. Okay students, second one is a shadow is similar in shape of the object. So the shadow is always identical in the shape of the object but shows no other detail about the object. An image is not only of the same shape as the object but also has all the details that the object has. Like for example, if something is written on the book, then it will be definitely appeared on the image but not on the shadow. So this is the basic difference. Why are these differences between a shadow and an image? A shadow, as you know, is formed when light from a source is obstructed by an opaque object. A shadow is the area where no light falls, therefore it is black. The image of an object is formed in a different way. An image, say, by a plane mirror is formed when light from the object reaches our eyes after reflection from the plane mirror. Since light from the object actually falls on our eyes, then only we can see all the details of the object in the image. Now next slide. As you can see in this diagram that there is a picture of a shadow of a man who is standing in the field outside in the sun, and in the second picture, as you can see, there is an image of a child in a plane mirror. Okay, so as you can see clearly that the shadow of a man in the sun is black and does not give any detail of the object, but in the image, as you can see, the same face can be seen on the color as well can be seen in the image. Now the next slide. Now I will tell you about a pinhole camera. Okay students, this is the activity 6 in which we will make a model. For this, take a tin or a cardboard box with one side open and other side closed. Okay, cover the open side with a tracing paper using rubber bands or tape. This forms your screen. Okay, so this will act as a screen. Make a hole at the center of the side opposite to the screen and paste a black paper over this hole. Use a sharp pin to make a small hole in the paper. The hole allows light to come in. Now stand in a dark room and point the hole outside from an open window. As you can see, the image will be inverted after passing in a pinhole camera, as you can see in this diagram as well, and the tree will be appeared as a inverted tree through the pinhole camera. You will actually see image of trees or people outside on the tracing paper screen. However, all images will be inverted, as I just told you. A light ray from the top of a tree A falls on the screen at C after passing through the pinhole O. So a ray from the bottom B falls at D. Similarly, the rays of light from each point on the tree fall on the screen after passing through the pinhole. Together, these points of light make up the image. You can clearly see that the image CD will be inverted. Now, if you replace the tracing paper screen with a photographic film, you can in principle take a photograph of the tree However, a number of precautions will have to be observed, and even the photograph will be very hazy, so it will not be clear. Okay, we can say blurred as well. Notice that the pinhole camera forms an image on a screen in a plane mirror. However, the image is formed within the mirror and not on the screen. Okay, so image is always formed in the mirror and not on the screen. Remember this, student. Okay, now I will tell you about the reflection of light by a plane mirror with the help of one activity. For this activity, you have to stand in a dark room with one of your friend is also with you. Now you have to shine the light beam from a torch towards a plane mirror which is already held by your friend. Now observe that what happens to the light beam after it strikes to the plane mirror. Does its direction change? Your friend can rotate the mirror to make the reflected beam fall on different objects on the room. This shows that a mirror changes the direction of light that falls on it. Okay, so whenever the light will fall on a mirror, so direction of the light will also change, as you can see in this diagram as well. In other words, it reflects the light to a different direction. So now I am hopeful that you will be able to tell about reflection and images very clearly, and you will be able to differentiate between shadows and images also very clearly. So thank you very much for watching this video.